Hi everyone, I'm Andy Harding from Cycle Strength, online PT for road, gravel and mountain biking. Today I want to talk about overtraining syndrome. If you want to grab a copy of my guide with all the signs and symptoms to look out for, just comment in the messages below, comments below, OTS, and I'll send a copy of that over to you. So sometimes somewhere along the way in your training journey, you can find that you simply stop making progress. It happens. It's called a plateau. It can be really frustrating, but it can also be one of the first signs of overtraining syndrome, or OTS. So other signs to look out for include your um, uh, like getting ill a lot. If you get ill more than usual, or your sleep pattern changes, maybe you just don't feel the love for your training anymore, and you start skipping sessions, or you start to do a session and then you just stop early, you don't make it all the way through, or perhaps you have these little injuries that keep popping up. It could be the same injury over and over again, or lots of little ones. Look, don't beat yourself up about it. It happens. You can't keep training through these things, though. You can't just try to push yourself harder and harder and hope that they go away. No, this is your body's way of telling you that you need to take a break and change things up. So the best thing to do is just take a few days off training. It's better to take a couple of days, or maybe even a week, before you go too deep into the OTS, and end up having to take a month off to recover, or sometimes even as long as 6 months if it's really bad. Um, just take a couple of days to start with, make sure you're feeling better, and then go back to training. You cannot train through it. You can't just keep going. It'll get worse and worse, and the rest you need will take longer. So you rest, and then when you're ready to start again, it's best not to go back to doing exactly what you were doing before. So if you have to take a week off, don't go back to what you were doing last week. Now you need a different training routine. You need to change it up a little bit. This is what keeps the body on its toes, really, and and keeps you developing towards your goals. So maybe you go backwards a phase. So perhaps if you're training through a cycle strength plan, you go from you're in your strength phase, you get those hints at overtraining syndrome, have a few days off, and go back and do the endurance phase again. Or you get you start a totally new phase. You start a new workout plan, new exercises. Having a personal trainer to write a plan with you is the best way to deal with the threat of OTS. A personal trainer will be able to, first of all, spot the first signs before OTS becomes a problem. They will know how to structure a training plan and vary the work to keep things moving at the right rate of progression, not pushing it too hard, and also not letting you plateau for that period. As soon as you stop making progress, you've got to change it up. A PT will see that. Most importantly, a PT will be able to ensure that every phase of a training plan is supported by the work that you've done before. It's having that progressive and periodized plan that will avoid overtraining syndrome in the first place, and that's what I do. Okay. If you want a copy of my guide pointing out all of the signs and symptoms of OTS to look out for, just comment OTS below, and I'll send a copy of that straight over to you. You'll be able to have a read and make sure you're not getting anywhere near it. Okay, guys, thank you very much for listening. I'm Andy Harding from Cycle Strength. Hope you have a great day, and I'll see you next time.